It's often overlooked, slipped into change, spent without a thought. But this small 5-cent coin from 1994, bearing the image of Thomas Jefferson, might just be worth thousands of US dollars. Cut to slow rotation of the obverse side under a magnifying glass revealing Liberty in God We Trust 1994, and Jefferson's portrait. The Jefferson Nickel, as it's commonly called, has been in circulation since 1938. But in 1994, something unusual happened. A few coins emerged with characteristics so rare, they became coveted treasures in the world of numismatics. Black and white footage of the US Mint in Philadelphia. 1990s industrial sounds in the background. The year was 1994. Bill Clinton was president. America was stepping into a new technological age. The US Mint was mass-producing coins as usual, but a small number of 5-cent coins from this year would stand out for decades to come. Cut to a timeline animation of Jefferson Nickels, highlighting the 1938 design, wartime silver nickels of the 1940s, then jumping to the 1994 version. Since its debut in 1938, the Jefferson Nickel underwent few changes. The obverse always displayed the profile of the third US president, while the reverse featured Monticello, Jefferson's iconic Virginia estate. Cut to macro image of the reverse of a 1994 coin. Monticello e pluribus unum. United States of America 5 cents. The 1994 nickel followed the same pattern, but in certain minting batches, critical errors occurred. Mistakes that turned everyday coins into rare collectibles. Cut to close-up. A 1994 nickel with visible double die error on the word Liberty and Jefferson's eye. The most valuable 1994 Liberty nickels showed double die errors, especially on inscriptions like Liberty or In God We Trust. These are signs the coin was struck twice by the die, ever so slightly misaligned. Cut to auction scene. A collector's gloved hand presenting a graded 1994 5-cent coin in a slab, marked MS67. Double die obverse. Coins with such errors have sold at auction for over $1,500 to $3,000, depending on condition and grading. High-grade examples, those in mint state condition, are extremely scarce. Cut to visual comparison. Worn circulation grade nickel versus mint state. Slabbed coin with full sharp details and no wear. The difference lies in preservation. Most coins pass through millions of hands, but those that remain untouched, untarnished by circulation, become the top-tier specimens every collector dreams of. Finding. Cut to animated graphic map of US mints, highlighting Philadelphia and Denver mints. In 1994, the Liberty nickels were struck at two major facilities, the Philadelphia Mint, with no mint mark, and the Denver Mint, marked with a small d on the right side of Monticello. Cut to rare footage of a coin being minted. Loud press sound as the planchette is struck by the die. Sometimes, a planchette misfeeds, or the die shifts slightly, or the metal reacts unexpectedly. These unpredictable events result in errors off-center strikes. The 1994 Liberty 5-cent coin is part of the long-running Jefferson Nickel series that began in 1938, replacing the Buffalo Nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, the obverse features the profile of Thomas Jefferson, the third U.S. president and principal author of the Declaration of Independence. The reverse originally displayed Jefferson's home, Monticello, until the design was modified decades later. By 1994, the Jefferson Nickel had become a familiar part of American currency. But this year's issue still has important nuances. For collectors, the coin is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, with a diameter of 21.2 millimeters and a weight of 5 grams. Full step strike coins that show full, uninterrupted steps on Monticello are prized by collectors and can reach values of hundreds to thousands of dollars, depending on condition and grading. Mint errors, double dies, off-center strikes, or planchette flaws are highly sought after. Graded coins. A 1994 Jefferson Nickel in MS67 or higher by PCGS or NGC can sell for several $1,000s. At auction, the Philadelphia Mint struck over $825 million coins in 1994. The Denver Mint produced about $791 million. While these figures are high, only a small fraction have survived in pristine condition. In today's collector market, numismatists often search for 1994 nickels with proof-like qualities, rare minting flaws, or full steps classification under magnification. These rarities tend to be auctioned at specialty numismatic events or online auctions, sometimes fetching $1,000 to $3,000 depending on demand and uniqueness. The Jefferson Nickel is more than just currency, it's a symbol of American design consistency, presidential legacy, and evolving minting technology. Even though millions were minted in 1994, only a few have the unique characteristics that make them truly valuable.